from the News Journal from the year 1997. Bowling frustrating? Try shooting ducks. Summer is the time bowlers try new options, maybe a new ball or a different grip, release, or stance. Many bowlers try a different bowling center to test out the various lane conditions. Others try a different type of league during the warm months. My father, for one, would frequently bowl in a mixed league during the summer, but stuck to men's leagues otherwise. Summer leagues are short by nature and much more relaxed than the more serious winter leagues. A number of kids from the Newcastle Boys and Girls Club took this seasonal experimentation to the limit this summer. The group made several trips to the Baltimore area to try the game of duck pins. What is duck pins? Duck pins, or duck pin bowling, is a cousin to regular bowling. The game of duck pins is played on a regulation bowling lane with three major differences. The pins are about 2/3 the size of regular pins, the balls are about the size of a softball, and you get 3 chances per frame instead of 2. The kids had a high old time, even though their scores weren't very high. Jesse Francis did the best out of the group, rolling 3 games over 110. The 5 travelers enjoyed learning a new game and gained appreciation of the importance of accuracy. Upon returning from our last trip, I mentioned to Bill Healy where we had been. Healy was one of the top competitors on the Delaware bowling scene in the 60s and 70s and should be in the local Hall of Fame. I paraphrase his tale of duck pins. It was in the late 60s, and Russ and Jerry Stewart and I were in Maryland to bowl in tournaments. We stopped at a center in Bel Air to practice. When we walked in, we discovered that it was a split house, one side regular bowling and duck pins on the other side. The only lanes open were on the duck pin side. Jerry suggested we give it a try. I told him, "You got to be kidding," but he wasn't. So we got an alley. The first ball I rolled hits the head pin flush and drove through the 5. And that was it. I threw almost a pocket shot and knocked down just 2 pins. I can't repeat the comment Healy made after that, but let's just say he was not favorably impressed with the game of duck pins. Anyone complaining about regular bowling should give duck pins a try. You will want to kiss your bowling ball when you return. Your bowling ball will seem to be the size of a beach ball compared to the duck pin ball. The first time I tried the game, I knocked down the 3 and the 9 pin on my first ball. Talk about frustration. You don't know frustration until you've tried duck pins. Scoring well in duck pins is dependent upon accuracy and spare shooting. I get a kick out of listening to people after they miss the 5 pin in bowling. They usually say something like, "I just missed that 5 pin by an inch." What they really did was miss it by almost half the width of the lane. How? You add the diameter of the ball to the left and right of the pin to the diameter of the pin. A bowling ball is 8.5 inches in diameter, and a pin is 4 3/4 inches in diameter, for a total of 21 3/4 inches. The width of a lane is between 41 and 42 inches. With duck pins, your target has shrunk from over 21 to 13 inches. A 140 is a great average, and a 300 game is a rarity in duck pins. So if you are frustrated with your bowling, head on down the road and get ready to pucker up when you return.